Hi to society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet. Today we're checking out 17's Thunder, and I am not ready for this. I'm just not, okay? I've seen some of the stuff promotional for Happy Birthday. I've seen the trailers for this music video. The punk aesthetic is a lot. The horror elements is a lot. I don't know what's going on with DK's shirt. With S-Scoop's had a chainsaw. There's like this strange daredevil demon thing around. There's just a lot going into this, and I am not the strongest warrior, okay? Maestro already took me out, so I just feel like I am in grave danger going into this, and yet I'm choosing to dare anyway. Also quite possibly choosing death. It may be a 2-for-1 for me, but very excited to hear this song because I've been trying to make time for it. We're doing it today. It's so exciting. All right, here we go. Lyrics first. Excited, nervous. Also, I am not going to tell you how much time I spent staring at this, trying to comprehend the fact that Junghan's not here. Like, my eyes just kept scanning through, looking, because my brain is surely, he's here somewhere. He has to be. My brain just like refuses to accept that he is not included, because why would I want to live in that reality? So I reject it and I substitute my own. Joshua, this comeback, all of them. Honestly, we could have a whole conversation about what's going on with Mingyu, but there's something about Joshua, this comeback, that's just like getting to me. And I'm like, that's not fair. Okay, that's not fair. My bias list is always in shambles, but it's been a hot minute since Joshua came at me full force the way he is with this comeback so far. And I don't appreciate that. Okay, why is S-Scoops looking like that? Anyway, we must stay focused. Thunder. The whistling is a lot. Whoa. Okay, first off, the whistling, we just came in with a vengeance, which I get with like Thunder, right? Any song where we start with Hoshi, I'm a little bit on edge, because if we're starting with Hoshi's energy, that's a lot. But there's like something in like the tone of his voice and even like Joshua's, and I'm like, I don't know if that's like the filter on the vocals or if we're getting like a little more grit. Joshua, sir, step back, because if you're giving me like a little bit of grit into your vocal performance, I don't accept that. Your voice is like sweet, breathy, soft, and I need you to not bring in any kind of like new tricks, because I can't handle that, especially with the way that you've just been standing out this whole thing, okay? But it looks, we got like a little something different with Hoshi as well. This feels like Cry. It's a crazy beat. No, okay, everybody on timeout. One, this club beat is a lot, okay? There's a lot going on in the production, and it's throwing me off. Mingyu did it too, of this little cry in his voice, and he's so laid back in his delivery. I don't even want to talk about Wanu's vocals in general. I'm still recovering from La La Li, honestly. I still think about his part in Maestro on like a daily basis. It is my current Roman Empire. I don't think I'll ever recover. There's so much happening. Look, I know I'm interrupting. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Dino, darling. You also were giving this. Okay, thoughts. One, there's so much happening production-wise. Two, I think it's so interesting how they seem to be distributing the voices, because it was like Hoshi's voice. Obviously, there's like a certain energy to the way that Hoshi comes in. Then we have some of the grit with Joshua's, right? Then a little bit more of a, again, there's always a little bit of a raspiness to Wanu's vocal, but then laid back with Mingyu's. Then we get more closure because of Seungkwan's, and then Dino's was more laid back again. So it's like this like up and down with the energy of the song. Like even though there's this crazy beat already going on, which makes me very nervous about what this chorus is going to be, because we're already like full throttle forward. There's literally been no point where I'm like, the production has not been crazy except for that whistle at the beginning. But then just the up and down and like how they're choosing to deliver their vocals, right? Like Mingyu can have a very like raspy, super energetic delivery, right? He's choosing not to. Dino 100% can have a lot of energy to his vocals. He's choosing not to. So having this like more laid back delivery to some of them to contrast some of these other vocals is jarring, but what I feel is like a specific way, right? Throughout like this whole thing, there's been this duality, right? This like dare or death, or this or that, what like challenge or settle, right? There's always this or that, right? To a bunch of the promotions for this, that I think it's really interesting to bring some of that duality even into just the delivery of it. Don't know what to do though. I'm trying to internalize lyrics. I don't know, like this, I feel like we're going like demon mode and I'm not ready. Like lightning, thunder. Whoa. Ooh, crazy beat throughout this whole thing. I love that like we have so much going on production wise in the verses, and then it pulls back a little bit for the chorus. Like it's like almost inverting those two things, right? Like you usually assume that the chorus is going to have more energy to it than the verses. It's not like exactly an anti-chorus, but it's still like switching some of those energies. And again, like this, the jarringness of those two deliveries, of the drawn out sounds in the delivery, and then we get to whatever this is. I don't speak Korean, okay? But once we get there, it like shifts into this more like talking cadence, right? Which is like jarring in of itself, that we're going from like more of a drawn out vocal delivery to this more like aggressive, snappy talking, singing. Even like the image of like lightning, like striking like lightning, right? It's sudden and it's this huge flash and it's jarring and power and energy to it. And like thunder is loud and booming, and if you hear it at the same moment as lightning, it's because you're like right there, right? So I think that's super interesting too. Like even like thunder, the sound of lightning comes afterwards, right? Like you don't get a warning of when lightning is happening. It's like the lightning strikes and then you get like this booming sound that hits you. So I think that image is really interesting too, but my brain doesn't know how to process the song. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't like that you put spelling in it. As someone who struggles with spelling, I'm a little bit offended that you're like making this go on hard mode for me. Even though like Our Night is Hot, we've definitely had images of that in their previous music. I'm just trying to process. I'm doing my best, but like they're all doing so many things. The phone imagery too. We had the phone booth. Even, okay, we have the phone imagery that we've had and we had in the trailers, the like phone booth, right? Are you going to pick up the call? But also ringing, I think of ringing in your ears because of a sound. Again, right? Thunder. Also the like tingling, like you, when there is going to be lightning, there's like this like static in the air, right? There's so many cool images, but my brain is like, there's too much happening. What do we do? This is so different from what I have ever heard from them that my brain is just like, how could we have prepared for this?
소문이 참 빨라 또 시끌벅적해 몰려드는 인파
Call out. Ooh, okay, before we go forward, lyrics wise, I think again we got like a laid back delivery from S Scoops, and like Vernon too, but like definitely a pulled back vibe with S Scoops. Again, could have done something aggressive. I think that it's so interesting to have this laid back vibe to so many of their deliveries, right? Because they can have a more aggressive side. They can have a louder delivery with their lyrics. And with a song like Thunder, you could bring in some of that. And I think the fact that there's like all of this loud, chaotic, like very much like dance club vibes with the production, but then we have all of these vocals that are more laid back. The contrast of that is like interesting and jarring and pulls you in, but like we have the rumors spreading and like it's noisy in contrast to that, like the noise of people talking. Maybe that's also like the ringing again. What should you? I don't know. Should we answer the call? I feel like no, but I love that like we don't drive without knowing the meaning. I think that's really interesting as a lyric too. And okay, whenever I interpret lyrics, people are like, it's not an exact translation. If it's not an exact translation, that's fine. I understand. I'm going for gist, okay? Whenever I'm like, I'm gonna say specific wording of a lyric, and then I usually have people who are like, it's not an exact translation. I'm like, I know. It's in English. That's why. Just everybody stay calm, okay? But I think it's interesting to have that imagery because it's like we don't drive forward without knowing a meaning, or like we don't just go forward without having an idea of where we're going or what our ideas for the future are. I think, and like that don't worry watch, like the idea of we know what we're doing. We're going to be taking like maybe a different path. They definitely feel like a different vibe from like the promotions leading up to this. Just like the sound of this seems very different from stuff that they've done before, both like aesthetically, story-wise, also just like sonically. They're doing other things than they usually have. And we're not doing this without a reason. We're not doing this without an idea of where we're going to get to. We know we have an intention behind what we're doing. So just trust us and see what comes of it. Yes? And it's going to strike in a very strong way, right? Like lightning or thunder. Like it's going to just like crash into you like this storm, and it's going to be very jarring, but just trust us. So I think that's interesting too, just like the imagery of that. I'm processing. My brain is like short-circuiting just a little bit, and that's okay in a good way. The choreo for this is probably incredible. Love the vocals there from Dino. I love the way they pronounce that. Ooh, see, like even there with, we're almost done. Even there with Seungkwan's vocals, a little bit thinner than he usually has. He usually has like a bit of a heavy sound, and he has like a lower placement. There's a bit of a darker tone to it, and he's like thinning out his voice a bit, pushing it like a more forward. Again, doing a lot of different things of them switching up their vocal delivery, the way that their voice sounds. I think that's so fascinating too. Like their voice alone feels different. There's like a different character to the way that they're doing their vocals. I'm scared for this music video, but I'm also excited because if we're stepping into so much of a different character, like intentionally doing something different and jarring, I always like to see the acting chops. I always like to see how they pull off some of that, because even just like the aesthetic in like these promotional pictures is very different from stuff that we've seen from them before. This song is wild. Like the choreo must be wild on it, because that is a dance beat if I've ever heard one. Wow. I'm just gonna play out. Ooh, that was like a glitch. Ooh, even that, okay, like it was like almost like glitching with Woozies of like this cutoff in his vocals, which is really a cool effect. But then having this really lightened up sound from DK. One, it's very much not usually how he performs his vocals. Yes, he can do a lighter sound, and we've heard him do that, but most of the time he has like a very like powerful belting sound. He brings that kind of energy level to their vocals. But having a song called Thunder end with almost this like whisper tone, like this very like breathy, softened out sound, in and of itself is jarring, right? There's so many things where they're playing off of the expectations, and there's like this strange duality and jarringness, even like thunder and lightning, right? Those are two things that are like interconnected, but they're the same thing, but we think of them as two separates, right? Like thunder exists because it is the sound of lightning, so they're like intertwined with each other, and yet we characterize them as two different things, even though they're not. This comic is gonna take me out, and I'm not even like fully in it yet. This is just me dipping a toe into what this whole album is gonna be. I'm not ready for this music video. I'm so stressed. We're gonna do it anyway though. We've already chosen this path, so we just have to move forward. Also, not important to the music video specifically, but in the subtitles there are 17 languages, and I just appreciate that. That just makes me happy. It probably was not intentional, but if it was, attention to detail is immaculate. All right, let's do this, I guess. I feel like we're dealing with the like virtual people, or they're supposed to look almost uncanny. Like the Blitz Club, the like Daredevil stuff. I don't know, man. I'm already stressed. I need to like take a breath, relax. It's fine. Well, there's the lightning. Fighting happening. Whoa. Ooh, okay, even just the like, I know I'm pausing right away, but like, yeah, dare enough. The cars, like the coloring. Yeah, you might want to get that checked out. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, who dragged him away? We have the missing 17 posters. Joshua. Look, I've already survived anyone, okay? You can't put them in any kind of like driver outfit and expect me to be able to function. Joshua, this comeback. Why? Huh? Why? Why is that? What's up with that? For me personally. Okay, fine. God, I just... wow. Okay. No, there's more people here. It was empty when Hoshi was there. No, that's fine. That's whatever. I don't even care. Oh my god, I forgot about this. This was in the oh my god, I can't rewind anyway. That was in the trailer, and I was like, interesting. That's what did I just say? What did I just say? You can't put any of them in any kind of driver outfit. And putting Wanu in a deep red, like biker outfit is a lot for you to throw at me. It's like, is there a pink person in the back? Like, that's just... that's a lot. That's like a lot for you to just expect me to process in general. Like, it's like a little bit manic. It's angry. I just think that he needs to leave me alone in general. Like that, okay. With that lyric too. That's fine, whatever. I don't even care. So I miss him a lot. It's like, whatever. No, I just need a second. I need a second to recover. Okay, fine. Oh my god. We got this shot in like one of the trailers. Sir, I need you to leave me so far alone, like so far back. Oh, I'm suffering. Boy, I don't smirk, and I don't know why him like... First off, don't smirk. That was our thumbnail, and I was very concerned about that. I don't know why him just like stretching is a problem, but it is, and I need him to cease and desist. I'll move on, I promise. I can't stay here. Oh my god, Boo, don't smirk at me. Overcrowd. I'm sorry. What? Why is there a smaller version? Why are we biting our lip? That's not what I was pausing for. I was pausing for this look, which I'm pretty sure there was something like this in the trailer, and I was also like, Dino, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. I pressed that I was gonna move on, but I didn't. Yeah, it's him, like, crowd survey. Oh my gosh, did you wait? No, generally, no. Are we on like around a stretcher? The hair is a lot. Have we died? Is this the death part? What's happening? I know I'm not far enough yet. Why is there a smaller version of you? And why is Dino smirking? I need him to not. Oh my god. The choreo. Oh my god! Sorry. Okay, first off, Escoops never smirk. The like stomp and like pause in the choreo is a lot. What the actual hell is Vernon wearing? And who approved it? And why is it here? And no. Okay? No. We're not even a minute in. I need to chill out. We're gonna be here a minute. I just need to brace myself. Don't smile at me, sir. Never. This Vernon, what are we? Who approved this? And how do I talk to them? I don't know if I want to give them a raise. I don't know if I want to give them my therapy bill. I don't know what it is. But between S-Scoops having that hair and Vernon looking like that, and then we go to a blonde June? No. Oh my god, I just looked at other people. No. The birthday candles? Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Oh my god! The spiky hair makes sense. We're doing the like little electricity. Sir, take your aggression somewhere else. Like, no. Take your aggression somewhere else. But the spiky hair makes sense. One, because of the punk aesthetic. Two, because of electricity. So like after they touch the phone, it like spikes their hair. That makes sense, I guess. As much as it could. This is trippy. No. I don't even know what to focus on. My brain's just like glitching. Oh, okay, we saw this and I already had a moment because June. Who approved to put them on motorcycles? And who do I need to talk to? I'm unsafe. June. Please leave me alone. Don't pick up the phone! Ah! Wait. Okay, we need to stop crashing things. But what? Okay, don't pick up the phone. I said that in the trailers. Because it does look like we are, like, maybe on a stretcher. Maybe not. Vernon's really cute. And that, again, I say, who approved of Vernon wearing that? Because I feel attacked. I don't know why. The glasses and the doctor vibes is a lot. I'm like, I need to calm down. Oh my god! Put that tongue back where it came from, or so help me. Sick it. What? I need everyone to leave me alone. Every single one of you, back up. For what reason? What were we trying to accomplish except mass casualties? That's what I'm asking. Are you guys on the stretcher or am I? Because I was not given medical support. I was not given a proper warning before going into this. It's a lot. I don't know what's happening. Other than we've been transformed, maybe? No. Partying on the cake? Boy, why? Why? With this haircut, with that face card, after you just looked manic, I can't do this, okay? I was thinking through this. We've got a bit of a horror element, a bit of a like devil. I can't do it with him looking at me. Okay, I can't speak with him looking at me. Are we doing something that's almost like Frankenstein-esque, right? Where like the way that you make the monster or you revive the monster is through lightning? I don't know. We got the green going on. I'm just putting out thoughts. I'm trying to have more constructive things to say than flustered. I don't know if I'm accomplishing that, but I'm just guessing. Okay, we don't chase shadows when we drive. Difference. No. I need them to stop giving Dino lip rings. Don't smile at me. Look at how cute he is. I feel attacked from every side. No, the tongue was unnecessary. Cutie pie. Okay, before we get into this again, random thought. Am I crazy? Or have we seen Dino in this before? Is it the Hot music video where we have him in the like green, like cheetah print? Yes? I was thinking earlier, I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before. And it says like, with the lyric, because our nights are getting hotter. And I'm like, didn't we have stuff with that in Hot? Or like that whole album? I'm like questioning things. Also, if you can hear construction outside, I'm sorry. I'm also tired of it. But there's nothing I can do. We're in construction season for the foreseeable hature. It is what it is. But haven't we seen? Oh my God, I can't rewind during this music video. I need to just move on. It's not gonna get better. But haven't we? Not the exact same outfit, but similar jacket. Sorry, what? I'm sorry. You also, this is a very low neckline. What does your shirt say? Is it important? I have no idea, but I am curious. So I don't know if I'll be able to read it. Hold, please. Does it say rip or something? Relax? I don't know. Ooh, the like stretching, like getting ready. He's so cute with the poses. Oh my God, June. No, no. Oh my God. Look, the stretching, like the cracking your fingers, like stretching, like I'm getting ready for what I'm about to do is like a lot to put into the choreo. Look, there's a reason that June was able to do a song like Psycho, and I need him to just not bring that energy to the song. I thought we were like done. We had gotten it out of our system and we had moved on, but apparently not. Don't come hither me. No. Boy. Boo looks so good. Oh my God. Oh my, okay, I'm afraid to rewind because we got like the weird freaky, like, oh my God. Look, he looks great here, but I was looking for him in this. Now look at him. Look, I'm gonna say maybe something controversial, okay? But in the Anyone performance, like I was talking about, we put them in like driver outfits. Boo is my favorite. I feel like we don't talk about him enough, but him in that video is just like the whole era. Honestly, the whole album, Boo had my whole heart. Bringing in like a darker vibe to the same thing is a lot. With him singing like that, I'll still never get over the fact that they put DK in this shirt. They're two fluent English speakers, and no one, not a single person was like, hang on a minute. Do not laugh maniacally at me, sir. It's a lot. I think this is cool too with the like green because the coloring, but not bad for the dancing. Trippy. But like the green lighting was like night vision. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Who put DK in this makeup? Jesus. The colored hair? Dang. Ooh, the buzzing? Like white noise? It's interesting how I said like when your ears ring because of a loud noise. I'm assuming the date was like hinting at stuff. So I'm not okay. I think that's pretty straightforward in this, because I feel like very much they were like being transformed. Maybe I feel like that's what was happening, is like the electricity, they picked up like the call, and because of that they've accepted like transformation. As we go into like other stuff, I don't know how many videos we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting any other videos that like pull on that, but I do know that this album, they all have like their solos, so like maybe getting something different from all of them through getting to have solos from all of them. But it definitely feels like they're like, we're going to be doing something different, we're going to be stepping into the role of a monster or something like darker, and it feels in line with that, like I was saying, like Frankenstein, of using like electricity to bring out the monster or to like create a monster. So it feels like they're digging into that some, and even just having them on, I don't know if it's like a stretcher exactly, or if it's like what they put bodies on for like morgues and stuff. Even having Vernon with the like doctor outfit, again, like Dr. Frankenstein. So I think that it's interesting imagery, like they're gonna let themselves embody some of that a little bit more. I don't know. Even like the play on like birthday is like birthday, like a rebirth, right? Maybe, I don't know. I am overwhelmed, and I am trying to have constructive thoughts that are not just Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. Why? There were casualties from this. There are people who I could hear like the screeching in the distance because of them experiencing this. I am not okay. I don't know if I'll ever be okay. I think it's gonna take me a minute to process properly. I don't know what to say after that, okay? I don't know what to put into words other than I knew that we were doing something different. Like just seeing the promotional photos, seeing the way that they promoted this with the trailers and everything was very much in line with this horror monster, very much like you have to make a decision, duality, right? Of do you choose to become like possibly this monster and take a chance, a leap of faith, or do you like settle for something like safe, and in doing so you're like stagnant and you're not going to move forward and progress, right? So I think that it, again, I don't know if Frankenstein is like an actual inspiration for this, but it feels like that. The whole point of Frankenstein as like the doctor, the character Frankenstein, is like this obsession with creation, right? And wanting to have control over something, like the power, like the being tempted by the power that comes along with like being a creator. And there's like a bunch of other symbolic stuff about like creation and like God and all that. This idea of being possessed by the need to create something, and once you get an idea you can't like shake it. It's something that is like infecting how you're thinking, to the point where like you have to make the thing that you've thought about because you can't give it up. And I think that's an interesting thing to bring into them as artists, right? Of them needing to make something and wanting to break out of stuff that they've already done before, try something different, to the point where they're like, we can't not do it. Now that we've had the idea, it's like festering there until we do something with it. So I think that's an interesting parallel to bring with this comeback and like who they are as artists. But then also like it created a monster, right? Like it created something that was like beyond their control, like in Frankenstein, right? Like he created something that he didn't have control over, that he didn't fully understand, that kind of scared him, right? Like he was terrified of his creation. And there's like a whole story. I'm not going to go further into it because I don't know how much of that's like actually applying to this, but I think that it is in line with them being like, it's going to be like a little bit scary, but like also we have to make the thing. We're like taking the chance, the leap of faith. We're daring to challenge what's happening, because the alternative is to just let this thing fester that we've been thinking of, or like never let it come to fruition. So we need to like just go for it and see what happens. Almost this like mad scientist kind of vibe, right? Between the like spiky hair and the like punk even vibe is very much this challenging what is acceptable or what is like the social norm, and deciding to break out of it, and usually in an aggressive or very assertive way, right? Like it is a very like blunt way of like protest or going against that status quo. So I think that those are all interesting elements that are being thrown into this, and I very much feel like this whole like the song and the music video are more of a ripping off the band-aid, throwing us into the middle of this like world and what's happening. And they're like, maybe as we go through the album or like the other songs on this album, we'll get more from it. I don't know. I feel like they have just thrown me in, and it's like it feels like a teaser, right? Like it feels like it's more of them just setting up some stuff for what they're gonna do next. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, because I always like reading through those and seeing what your guys' ideas are as well. But I hope you enjoyed listening to that along with me. You can click this playlist to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a 17 reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.